Hello, my name is Dana Guluskilian. I am fourth-year student at TSU University. Today I'm gonna say about my pre-graduational internship in Alqaz. I worked here as an ICT teacher assistant in a private school. I worked as an ICT teacher, supporting students from 7th grade to 11th. My role combines teaching support, mentoring, and the technical guidance across different ICT topics and the student projects, and I also did the robotics, some tasks for the robotics. So now, if we're gonna talk about work done, my main responsibility was assisting ICT lessons and actively participating in the teaching processes. I supported teacher during classes by explaining key topics such as computer literacy, networking basics, and computer configuration, especially for the 9th graders, how I remember, and they were the great students. So I also worked directly with students by mentoring them during lessons, like helping them do the task on the lesson. This included helping them with projects in your areas like UI UX design and the robotics. For example, I guided students in using Figma, where I explained concepts such as auto layout, frames, components, UI kits, and the prototyping. In addition, I introduced basic SQL concepts and help students understand how databases work in practice. Outside regular classes, I participated in clubs such as robotics. We have in Alqaz the Barbie team for the robotics, Barbie Bill. If you know, they're quite popular, I guess. I also designed the activities where I mentored students and supported their preparation for competitions. And if I'm gonna show the work process, as you can see, my work process involved both collaboration with teachers and the direct interaction with students. During lessons, I explain topics in simpler terms. Here you can see I explain the algorithm by rock, scissors, paper for the 7th graders, and it's very unique to say, like they're gonna understand the topic by game. And I always try to make all things by games, by making it interesting, to make it easier to them to understand. In robotics sessions, I assist students in assembling and testing their projects, helping them troubleshoot issues and improve their solutions. And if I'm gonna say about my which skills I developed several important skills, such as the first is of course the communication skills. I learned how to explain technical concepts clearly to students with different levels of understanding. Second, classroom management. I worked with both highly active classes that required constant attention and very quiet groups that needed motivation and engagement. Third, assessment skills. I learned how to evaluate students' work based on their level and provide constructive feedback, because there were several issues with this, but I hope I developed these skills. Finally, I improved my teamwork skills by collaborating closely with teachers and supporting the overall learning process. And the challenges and the solution. One of the main challenges I faced was the managing different classroom behaviors. Like, as I said, some classes were very quiet, some were very active. So to address this, I adapted my approach. With active students, I focused on structure and the clear instructions to maintain this atmosphere. And with quieter students, I used direct questions and the individual interactions. So if I'm gonna say the final conclusion, as a result of my work, students were able to complete projects in UI UX design and the robotics with better understanding and independence. They improved their ability to use tools like Figma and the SQL. And in conclusion, this internship allowed me to gain practical teaching experience, developed key professional skills, and contribute meaningful to students' learning. So thank you, that's all. I hope I get the better grades. Goodbye.